Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, we're going to be testing out all 6 new hypercharges. And again, I'm still out until Friday, maybe even Saturday. I can't probably make videos for you guys that normal setup, so just bear that in mind. But yeah, we're going to be testing these 6 out. Of course, I'm on NA matchmaking as well, so it should be a lot easier, right? Because NA is trash. But yeah, we're going to be testing them out. So first one's Janet. I don't know. Some people think it's broken. Some people think it's just really bad. I mean, I'm kind of got a middle ground about it right now. The bombs don't drop any faster. It just means you're more accurate, right? But still, maybe it's a little bit awkward, or it just might take a little while to get used to it. I don't think it's like anything game breaking just yet, in my opinion. But okay, we have the return of this map, which I've just only realized now, but with walls here. Here we go. We've already got a hypercharge. So that's the thing about Janet, is that she's going to get a lot of hypercharges in one game, in my opinion, just because Janet, like, her main problem isn't to do with like overall damage. She always has good damage output. It's just more so that she can't really make plays. But now with this hypercharge, she should be able to make more pop-off plays, right? Okay, I'm definitely liking this map, by the way. It's a nice addition. But also, I'm not in a basement, I'm not depressed, and I'm not I don't even know what else. You guys, I'm not in Buzz's suit under a helmet. Like, it's just because I'm having to use my tablet's mic, so it does sound a lot worse. I'm not depressed. I think my video of the other day, I think it was just because I was so tired. I literally just woke up and clicked the record button. So yeah, I think we should be able to score here. Nice. You can see here, I'm already on second hypercharge. So Janet actually takes 2 supers to get a hypercharge, which you're going to probably get like 3 of them a game, right? So again, let's pop our hypercharge here. I can just move wherever. Okay, this is kind of nice, you know. I've cycled through to another super. Nice. Okay, then I've got another super here. This is going to be infinite supers. I don't know if I'm going to drop in time, though. Oh, that'd have been a legendary save. Okay, I'm really liking this. Honestly, this is such a good addition to Janet already. I can just tell this could definitely like put her into the meta for sure, considering she does like 2k damage, which is pretty decent. She's been getting like small buffs every now and then, right? And then a hypercharge on top of that, that tends to be like the thing that puts a lot of these brawlers right back in the meta. Like, they receive buffs and then it's just like, oh, here's a hypercharge. Like that happened with Penny, right? It's just happened with so many brawlers. Surge, so many of them, they just become such meta brawlers overall. So hopefully my Daryl can score this. Again, that was a Colt and a Rico just destroying him. But here comes the hypercharge. I should be able to get some good damage onto this Fang. And look at this. Okay, this is pretty toxic. Like, players just don't know how to avoid it, and we're going to score this with ease. So that's going to be the first game. Janet's one's very, very good. I'd definitely recommend buying this one. Let's jump into another. So now jumping into the next hypercharge we're going to be testing out. It is Eve's hypercharge. So this one looks very good. Very, very good. But the biggest drawback is definitely takes 2.5 supers, which isn't anything crazy, but I just think maybe against good players, and if it's a really tough Eve game, you're hardly ever going to get that hypercharge right. But I don't know, this might put Eve back into the meta. I think just her biggest problem was just her damage output. It's so hard against accomplished players to actually, you know, do anything, to be honest. Like, a lot of times you just open your eyes, and then, of course, you got power cramped by a lot of the meta, well, just all the new brawlers coming out. We've got 4 brawlers that can walk over water now. Before, it was only Eve. So hopefully some of my teammates take damage here. So, wow, that Dynamite's going to receive a lot of healing. I don't think I'm going to be able to save this because I've not got the jump gadget on. Okay, that was just a bad play for me, but it's all right. We've got the hypercharge here. Let's put it in behind. And let's see if our hypercharge heals us. Let's see. Okay, we're going to pop gadget now. Do all of these just heal us? Let's see. That would be really broken, right? Surely not. Do we go after the opponent? Okay, now do healers. Okay, wow. That is a pretty good mechanic. I think that could be really underrated. I mean, I anticipated this. Like, this actually got some use for the gadget now. That's kind of crazy. I still don't know whether you'd use this gadget, because still the jump gadget is just so good for survivability. But I don't know, the amount of healing that you could get with this. I think like 6 or 7 hatchlings spawn, right? And then if you use the mythic gear, that you could spawn up to like 10, 11 hatchlings, which all will heal you over time. That could be so oppressive. But it's just whether you actually get the hypercharge against good players. That is the thing right here. So I'm hoping Star Power can help me out here. I'm just going to use gadget here because we were kind of on the back foot and I need a little bit of healing, and I kind of want my hypercharge to run after them this time if we even get a second one. Okay, Dynamite goes popping off. Just the Colette left. Okay, I don't want to use my super just yet. I want to farm another hypercharge. Dynamite don't. Okay, yeah, typical Dynamite main, of course. And I'm going to have to pop Hypercharge here just to make sure Mortis doesn't score here. I'm going to have to try and defend my Eve Hatchling as well. Please, please, please. Okay, I think it didn't spawn the other ones. Does it not spawn extra ones? I'm really confused. So just spawn them over time and then doesn't actually... Yeah, I don't think it actually spawns the other 4. It just spawns like extra 3 or 4. But, okay, if Rika passes this up, we should be able to score easily. I don't know, actually. Like, it seems good, but at the same time, I'm just not overly convinced by it. Maybe let's pop our Hypercharge here. Let's see whether it actually spawns any more hatchlings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's just hatchlings galore. Right? Okay, it does spawn the extra 4. It does. I think if it takes any damage, though, it doesn't. So, yeah, that is the Eve Hypercharge. Pretty good. I don't know whether I'd recommend buying it. I think I probably actually would recommend buying it. Let's jump into another. Right now, jumping into the third Hypercharge we're going to be testing out. And I think this is going to be the best one by far. And it's Ash's Hypercharge. So, if you guys are wondering why the Hypercharge is going to be so good, it's because it only takes 2 supers to charge up, which is going to be really, really good. And again, it's just a factor of, you think of other brawlers that charge really quickly with their Hypercharge, like Frank, for example, it's going to be like that. You get the speed boost, you get the shield boost, and that's just going to make him so tanky. And the thing is, I kind of need just one super, then I can start the cycling. So against Great, it's going to be really easy. I think we should just be able to score this one in. Nice, he just wastes his super. Brilliant. But yeah, I think also the Hypercharge super itself is pretty underrated. You just got to make sure you put it in the right position. So we've got a Hypercharge here. I'm going to pop my gadget to heal me up. But look at these rats. Like, oh my... The Clancy just got killed by them. That is absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I mean, that was only a brief 1-minute game. But I played with this before. I've watched a few bits of gameplay. And I just think this one is just beyond busted. I think, honestly, Ash could be an S-tier brawler after this. So, yeah, definitely pick up this Hypercharge. Let's jump into another. Okay, so now jumping into the 4th Hypercharge we're going to be testing out. It is Melodie's Hypercharge. So, this one is exciting. Plus, I don't know, maybe people have overrated it. But they did nerf this in anticipation. Just because the nerf was 5 hits instead of 4. So that just leads to me to just think straight away, well, this has to be a good Hypercharge, right? I know it's going to be good on the high save because pretty much everything is nowadays, but that's just what I'm going to think straight away. So I also want to test out whether it affects the gadget or the star power to make it so Melody's even faster, which will be crazy. And also, of course, the gadget just being able to tank more. So let's pop gadget here, try and make sure we save this against Melodie. Nice, but we're still not close to our Hypercharge just yet. And it takes... Wait, I forgot to look at my notes. I don't know how long it takes to charge up. I don't think it's actually too long, but here we go. So pop in Hypercharge here. Let's get the additional notes. So then we pop the gadget as well. And you can just see how fast I am. I'm just so incredibly fast. I think it's going to be a really good one. It takes 2.8 supers to charge. Okay, so pretty interesting. I think Melodie is definitely going to be one that you're wanting to be picking up, especially because you get that speed boost with the star power, that just makes it so crazy. So I'll quickly show you just now just what star power I'm on about. So fast speed, so with every note, you gain so much movement speed. 6 notes, it's going to be crazy. So it's definitely going to be one that you want to buy. Okay, so jumping into the 5th Hypercharge we're going to be testing out, it is Berry's Hypercharge. So Berry's Hypercharge, he'll have 2 supers at once, essentially, where it'll be like double the width, and I think it's increased range as well. So just a lot more healing, a lot more damage as well, and just I think the super cycling is going to be really, really good on Berry. So just bear that in mind. This is probably the worst map to showcase it off because, of course, the thing Berry, you just want a bunch of choke points, right? So you can get a lot of value out of your just main attack because it just stays on the ground for so long. And of course, Hot Zone. Hot Zone is going to be the game mode where it just breaks him. He was already so underrated in this game mode, and now I think he's going to be insanely meta now. So the problem is just getting his first super. I guess again with Hot Zone, like they have to always come towards you, so they're always going to get trickling damage. Your teammates are also just going to be able to stay on the zone longer. Nice, Mortis. Main attack actually defended that, so I'm going to just super up here and get this Colt down. I mean, it doesn't really matter if these guys are attacking me. I can just keep healing up. Colt completely wastes his super. And we've got extra gadget gear, which is of course going to help us defend against this Mortis. So if Melodie actually just uses Hypercharge here and goes up, we probably would have scored that in lightning speed. Okay, I just popped a gadget for no reason. Okay, after a minute, I've still not got my Hypercharge, which isn't the best. Yeah, I don't know. It's just going to take a long time to get a Hypercharge, but I just think once you get it, it's going to be absolutely insane. So let's pop this here. Okay, I've got a super. Might have to use it defensively. Let's pop a shot down here. I could have maybe super kicked that away, but old man reflexes. And of course, Morty's going to score, but that's a good thing. Now I've got my hypercharge. Let's see whether I can do anything right here. So I want one of my teammates to push forward so I can pop the hypercharge and get some insane healing. Okay, Melodie, please just walk into the middle of the map so I can hypercharge super you. Okay, we're just going to do this. Oh, there's so much healing. Look at this healing. Come on. Can I get another? No, I didn't get another one, but at least I healed Melodie and the ball's on the line. Okay, I think this has got insane potential, though. Like, the super cycling, it's going to be insane. Like, it double charges your super as fast, right? If you're, like, in the middle of those two trails, you're just getting so much supercharge and just allowing you to... Like, I got my super back so quick. That's going to be insane in hot zone. Absolutely insane. So, I completely missed that call there. And, of course, I'm out of gadgets. Well, I couldn't have been a better map. Maybe there was hot zone, but I didn't check. See, Melodie should be able to get this, okay? No, he's going to die as well. Got no gadgets left to defend myself against the car when he's coming close. Help. Overtime's looming. This is definitely going to be a goal for them, surely. Like, Mortis super, Carl's super. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do here. The walls go down. Maybe I can defend. No, okay. I mean, we tested it out. Berry's going to be really good in hot zone, but yeah, I don't think it's going to make a meta elsewhere. Okay, so now jumping into the final hypercharge we're going to be testing out. It is Gray's hypercharge. So with Gray's hypercharge, it takes about 2.2 supers to charge. And if you don't know what it does, it gives you a shield and that super, the hypercharge super just stays on the ground infinitely. So you essentially got 2 portals up at all points, which is pretty good. So we're going to pop a shot here and let's see. Nice, we already got a goal. So yeah, I think it's going to make Gray viable again inside of hot zone. He's starting to creep out of that meta, and of course in Brubble as well, he's going to be really good. So we're really close to our hypercharge super here. We're just going to pop this here, and then of course we want another super on top of this afterwards, so then we could get a really nice teleport just all the way up the map. So let's see here whether we can get this on the okay, I need to stop auto aiming. That's definitely something you don't want to do with Gray because his main attack is so hard to hit anyways. Okay, nice. We've got another super here. So we're just going to use this to teleport back to get another shield. And you know what? We're just going to use this again to extend the range. Use gadget. I kind of don't want to score just yet because I want to get the goal set up, if you know what I mean. Actually, okay, I should have maybe just gone for a goal. I'm throwing, okay. Hopefully I go back in the hypercharge super, and of course I didn't. Okay, this is what I wanted. So I need the ball to go, like, up. Pretty much just try and use my teleport there. What did I just witness? Okay, I'm about to get another hypercharge super, so let's just use this to get my shield. Okay, I mean, they're probably going to score. I wanted to set that up. You know what I'm going for? You can see it, right, guys? You can see it. And, okay, I'm just going to use my hypercharge super here to try and get us some breathing room. Okay, cool, with Eclipse. Yeah, this just isn't going to work. This isn't going to work, but at least here we go. Then, if they pass the ball up here, this shield should be able to help. Nice. And then another super onto the pro. Like, it's just infinite teleports, which just reminds me of the good old days with Gray, right? The good old days. So nice. This is going to be another takedown. I think my teammates should be able to get this in. Nice. There we go. So that's going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. In terms of the hypercharges that you should be buying, I honestly think all of them are really, really good this time around. I don't think there's a single weak one. If I'd say the ones to pick up the most, it definitely would be Ash, and I actually anticipate Berry's being really, really good as well. Janet's looks solid. I think all of them look really good. And yeah, I can't wait to test them out more. So I'm going to test out the balance changes another day, guys. But yeah, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.